it's Andrew here from Underground Training, and this is the mining industry news for new starters, where we cover what's going on in the industry to help make it easier for you to get your first mining job. So welcome to Snatch It Season. And Snatch It Season happens at the end of the year around Christmas time, where people can't get their time off work and then they quit. So it becomes a very good time for entry-level people to get their first mining role. But you have to be prepared. And it's not industry-wide this year because not everywhere in the industry is booming. A number of the areas of the industry, it's going to be the opposite to Snatch It Season. It's going to be whatever the boss says season because people are going to be wanting to keep their jobs. Where it is Snatch It Season is on all the gold and copper mines around the country because that's where the employers have got too many jobs and not enough experienced people to fill them. And that's what you're looking for when you're trying to find an entry-level job at this time of year. So if we jump over to the news to start with, we'll have a look at the Central Queensland coal mine that's been shut down, and they laid 70 workers off last week. And this shows you that it's just a tale of two industries at the moment. So you've got gold and copper, and then you've got everything else. And then if we flick over to another article that happened on the 1st of December, it's Harmony Gold reveals Eva Copper Project. So they're investing a great deal of money into a copper mine in North Queensland. And like I said, it's gold and copper and everything else. So where are all these jobs? All these jobs are all over the country. This is our mining map with all the gold and copper mines around Australia loaded up into it. And as you can see, there's work all over the country. And if we type underground into Seek and give it a spin, you'll see all the jobs come up. And there's lots about. You'll see the direct entry-level jobs that are up there, but anything that's a nipper or a truck driver or a driller's offside or underground or an Agi driver or anything like that, the employers will want experienced people for these jobs. But the reality is that anybody that's got 6 to 12 months experience in these roles is looking for the next level up because that job is available at the moment. So that's what's going on there. But if you jump over and you have a look at the mining traineeships, at this time of the year, normally it would be full of iron ore traineeships and coal traineeships and all that sort of stuff. This year, because of the downturn that's going on and iron ore going driverless and them not needing people anymore, you can really see that the only places that they need people are on the mills, in the actual underground mine, and in exploration on all the gold and copper mines around the country. So if you have a look, there's a blasting truck traineeship, but that's in the gold fields there. You've got another traineeship that's on the surface as a mill operator here. Then you've got your underground truck traineeship, more underground traineeships. There's a traineeship in the Hunter, that's a bit unusual. And then you get into your drillers offsider traineeships. So most of it, and here's the latest BHP one for Olympic Dam, and that's for a traineeship on the mill. So you basically got three categories going at the moment. You've got exploration, so underground diamond drillers and surface diamond drillers and offsiders and all that sort of stuff on the mill and underground. And those are the places that they're looking for people. Everywhere else, they've got an oversupply of experienced people. So if you're trying to get into utility or shutdown or civil or stuff like that, there's a lot of experienced people with a lot of mine site experience all looking for jobs at the moment. So it's going to be really difficult. You need to target your search to the jobs where they actually need bums in seats. So again, if you type offsider into Seek and have a look through, you'll see that there's a number of underground offsiding jobs going. There's lots of surface offsiding jobs going. And like I keep telling people, if you want a job as a surface driller's offsider, you need to like camping. I couldn't think of anything worse than working on the surface as a driller's offsider. I'd much rather nipper underground any day of the week, and a lot of people don't like nippering. But compared to drillers offsider on the surface, nippering is a pretty easy job as long as you are organised. So if we come over and have a look on our website, undergroundtraining.com.au, and come over to the new starters column, you'll see a page that says how to get a job on a gold mine. It's just a page that goes through on how you can get a job step by step, what jobs you should be looking for, where they are, what's going to happen to you when you get to site, how to redo your resume, all that sort of stuff. But if you're going for one of these many hard rock underground jobs, the secret to getting in is showing the employer that you know how it all works. And you can do that using the training at undergroundtraining.com.au. You come over to the shop, you can see the different packages that they've got. They all do the same thing, teach you exactly what the employers want you to know so you can be thrown in the deep end. If you want a more detailed explanation of what it does, check out in the courses column, Intro to Underground Mining. You can come down here and you can open up the PDFs and it actually goes through what you're going to learn in the training. But if you're trying to get one of these many hard rock underground jobs around the country, that's the way to do it. And if you're trying to get in, this time of year, Snatch It season, is the best time to get in because employers, they need bums in seats. And if you can show them that you can be trained up quite quickly, then you become an easy win for them. And that's how you're going to get your mining job. So I hope everybody has a safe and happy Christmas, New Year period. I know it can get a little bit crazy going into this time of the year, so I hope everybody has a safe and happy Christmas, New Year. But if you're trying to get into the industry, now's the time to do it. There's lots of jobs all over the country. You just got to give the employers what they want, somebody that knows how the mine works. So I hope you found that information helpful. If you're trying to get into the industry, check out the training at undergroundtraining.com.au, or if you want to talk to somebody that knows how the industry works, the phone number's at the end of the video.